My name is Leah Kraus, and together with my colleagues Naama Shapira and Marian Reichlin, I founded and run the PTC Haifa Young Women Empowerment Program. It's a program where we give 8th grade girls the chance to meet career-minded women who work in high tech. We bring them to our offices in PTC for an open day of technology lectures and software workshops and small group mentoring. And over the past 5 years, we've already managed to mentor almost 200 girls. Marian, Naama, and I, they're here tonight. We work at PTC, which is a global software company that has R&D centers here in Herzliya and also in Haifa. And we make engineering software. So companies like Volvo and John Deere and Samsung and organizations like NASA use our software to create their products. Let me start by telling you a story. 2 years ago, at the end of our open day, one of the girls who we mentor came up to me. So I said, "How was your experience?" And she thought for a moment, and she said, "I learned that girls can succeed too." Wow. Now, here's a girl who's 14 years old, and she's just now realizing that she has the same chance at success as the boys. And how amazing that our program helped her realize that. And that's exactly what we set out to do. So many of you probably know that we have a problem with women in high tech, and that's that there aren't enough of us. In Israel, it's less than 25%. And in the United States, it's the same story. And as you go up the corporate ladder, you can see that the percentage of women gets to be less and less. Now, both of these studies were independently done, and they came to the same conclusion, which is that to choose a career, any career, and to succeed, women need more role models and mentors. And it's something that Marian and Naama and I also felt ourselves 5 years ago. And we knew that even more than just women, young girls also need role models and mentors, and that was where we could come in. So as I said, we're in Haifa, which is here, and the high-tech part is right here at the southern tip of the city. We work with schools in Tirat Carmel, which is a city that's just to the south. And we work with them because the students there tend to come from a lower socioeconomic background. They may not have any kind of career-minded women role models in their life. And it's also likely that they may not know anyone who works in high tech. Now, 8th grade is a very important year academically and socially for them. Academically, it's just before they need to choose what subject they'll major in high school. And socially, think back to 8th grade yourself, and you probably remember that your peers had an enormous influence on you. They can either cheer you on and support your ambition, or they can really, really discourage you. So we take this opportunity to tell our students, now is the time to surround yourself with people who will help you. Now, this event tonight is about human rights, and Girls Can is about empowerment for all. There are not quite a few programs that deal with STEM, that's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, for girls these days. And they're wonderful, and they're doing great work. We're a little bit different, and we're unique among STEM programs in that, first of all, we don't take the girls who are at the top of their class. We say, give us the girls who have potential, but maybe they're not using it yet. We also don't focus exclusively on STEM. We ourselves came from varied backgrounds: architecture, psychology, journalism, graphic design, and engineering. And we want our students to know that there are many different paths into the world of high tech, and once you get there, there are many different jobs that you can have. And then we go one step further, and we say, maybe you don't even want to work in high tech, and that's fine too. What's important to us is that you find something you love, apply yourself, invest in yourself, and be good at it. Even if that means that you want to open up a hair salon in Tirat Carmel, if you're the boss of that hair salon, then we're happy. This, by the way, is our colleague Tal. She's explaining how we use our software Creo Parametric to create a 3D CAD model of a, what's that thing called? Like a little bulldozer. And afterwards, she's going to call up girl volunteers to help them create their first CAD model in less than an hour. These are just a few of the 25 women we have who volunteer for the program. And our small group mentoring session is the highlight of the program for us and for the girls. What we do is each woman volunteer takes 3 to 4 girls into her office to show them what she's working on and to talk to them about her path to high tech and what was important to her in choosing a career. And these personal conversations have a big impact on the girls. For their part, they get to ask anything they want, and they do. They ask how much we earn. They ask, what is it like to work in a place with so many guys around? Do you really sit at a computer all day? Who picks up your kids when you have to work late? We also tell them, you decide. We tell them you have the power to increase your own self-esteem and to influence how others view you. This is me practicing power posing with the girls. And we call this their secret weapon, so that they can go into the bathroom and do some power poses in front of a mirror for 2 minutes before a big test, an important presentation, a conversation with their teachers, and it lets them be the best and most confident version of themselves. And now that we've got them thinking about their own futures, we also like to tell them that the future is an exciting place. This is our CEO, Ziv, and he's teaching the girls about the technologies of tomorrow. Now, we know that Girls Can works because we collect data before and after each open day so that we can compare the girls' answers and see how our program has affected them. When you're doing a program like this, it's very important to measure your progress. So when we look at the difference in their answers, by the end of the day, we see that they better understand technology and software companies, and that they're more interested in the idea of careers. When we ask them at the end of the day what they think they need to succeed, they answer education, perseverance, believing in myself, and that's how we know that our messages are getting through to them. We often also see quotes like this in the area that we have for some free feedback. One girl wrote, "This day has been very helpful for life and gave me a different perspective." In fact, we've been so successful that we have plans to grow. First, we're going to expand our own program in Haifa with an ongoing mentorship program. Instead of just one day, we're going to tutor the girls, maybe give presentations in the schools, and we're also working with an increased budget this year. We are also working on bringing the program to other offices in PTC. So PTC Herzliya will have its very first open day this year, and we're working on a kit so that anyone in a PTC office anywhere in the world, from Boston, Massachusetts, to Bristol in England, to Pune in India, can start their own mentoring program for girls. If you're inspired, and I hope you are, then there is something that you can do as well. First of all, you could start a mentoring program in your own workplace. You don't have to work in high tech, and you don't have to have a lot to start out with. We started out with a good idea and a whole lot of perseverance, and look where we are now, and we'd be happy to talk to anyone about how we did it. Also, look around at the girls in your life. Do they have mentors? Maybe you can help them find mentors. And finally, mentor women in your workplace. Whether you're a man or a woman, you can have an impact, because when we lift each other up, then we all succeed.